Hey guys, Michael Wildcat Creek. Have the 5030 metal detector. We're checking out the discrimination. Okay, so I marked the discriminator on there. I only use 4 items. I have a video about marking the discriminator. I used a nail, 16 penny nail. I used a pull tab, just a modern pull tab. I used a zinc penny, one of the new pennies, and I used a clad dime. Those 4 marks I have on the discriminator here, and all metal is all the way down here. Now, how does that correspond? Everything has a frequency, and here's 0. Okay, this is all metal. You go up here, and this is where the nail drops out, okay? Then the pull tabs up here, that's where I've marked it there, and that's where the pull tabs drop out. Then I marked the zinc penny, and that's where the zinc penny drops out. Mark the clad dime, that's where it drops out, and the only thing you're going to get are quarters. Quarters, half dollars, modern $1 coins, silver quarters, stuff like that. So as you mark these out, you lose everything behind here, okay? As you turn this knob up, all that stuff disappears. There is an exception. Big iron, like the washer or the hammerhead, it will still wrap around. This is a circle, it's not a definitive line here. And iron, big iron will wrap around and read high, like a high conductor, like a dollar, like a silver dollar does. And you get a lot of those. There's a way to work around that with this detector, but I'll have to do another video on that. In the meantime, we're just working what we're going to do right now. We're in all metal, and I've got an 8 penny nail here, and it's picking it up. So you're picking everything up with all metal. And what I'm going to do is cut the small iron out. You can't cut out the big iron, but I'm going to cut out the small iron, the nails, where I already have the detector marked. I'm digging nails, and I'm tired of it. So I turn that up to my first mark, and here's a 16 penny nail. Still bleeding through a little bit. I bump it up just a little bit higher. And the nails are essentially gone. Now, if one's laying on top of the ground, may rub against the coil, you'll still get a read through, but they're basically gone. But like I say, the big iron, you're not going to cut it out. You get a breaky, hear that breaky signal? Could be a clue that something's going on with the iron. But we're still getting, all we've done is blocked out the small iron. We're still getting foil, we're still getting pull tabs, we're still getting bottle caps, zinc pennies, the higher conductor coins, all in here. And when the iron, that's where gold starts. Gold can run anywhere on up the scale there. So you've got to realize that as you turn this up, you're knocking out more and more chances to get gold, your different gold. And as you turn the discriminator up, you slowly lose depth. The higher you go, the more depth you get. You lose. So, it's a trade-off. You want to stop digging all that trash. So you use your discriminator, you come out of all metal, you want to knock the nails out, okay, but you've lost a little bit of depth there. So keep that in mind. And this detector doesn't have real good depth anyway. But you're still getting those quarters, right? Now we're going to turn the discriminator up just a little to the next notch, which is pull tabs. And I've got it marked on here, PT. You see how I've got that marked. And you have to do every detector is going to be a little bit different. So you have to actually do this with the items on your detector. You can't just say, well, I think it goes here. That does not work. So we pull tabs. Hear that breaky, achy, breaky, which could be a deep conductor, but you know, wouldn't worry about it. No, modern square pull tab, it's gone. Okay, there's more mass in the old beaver tails. That's why it was still bleeding through. So, but at pull tabs, we're still picking up those pesky zinc pennies. So what we want to do, I want to cut them out. So I'm going up to my next notch that I've made for zinc pennies. Turn the discriminator up there. I'm still losing depth. And at zinc pennies, I've knocked out probably 95% of gold rings. Okay, let's see here. Let's look at here. This 10-carat ladies ring. Hear that achy breaky? Sounds like a nail, doesn't it? 14-carat wedding band. Same deal. Little silver ring, barely coming through. Big silver ring. Yeah, okay. So, and you're going to lose, you know, there's some rings in the between iron and pull tab. They're the foil range, little pieces of foil and stuff, are small ladies' rings, like if this weren't silver but gold. Rings that size, but they usually have stones in them too. You lose them in the foil, then you get your medium-sized rings, like this 10-carat ladies ring here. When you cut out pull tabs, you lose a tremendous amount of gold rings, okay? So if you're actually looking for a ring that you know somebody lost, you want to hunt like down around iron. Just block the iron out. I hope you understand that. That can be kind of complicated. But we are up to, we blocked everything out, including zinc penny. We should only be picking up the higher conductors. Okay, zinc penny, essentially gone. It's still giving that sputter, but let's compare it to a clad dime. Clad dime's gone too. What's going on here? I've got my sensitivity cut down too. Discriminator is going to work better with less sensitivity. You get a truer reading on your readout. Oh, okay. I had it turned up too far. So we've knocked out zinkies. There's the zinc. Here's the clad dime. Still getting dimes. We're still getting copper pennies. Here's the wheat penny. Still getting it. Let's see if we pick up Indian head. Indian heads drop out below the zincs, okay? So you've lost your Indian heads. You're not getting any pull tabs. You're not getting any gold that I have here. Now, the big class rings will read like a zinc penny around there, so, you know, that's something to consider. Mini ball, Civil War. Mini ball, shallow mini ball, you might still pick it up. Little tiny silver ring, it'd have to be almost on the surface. $50. You're getting like 6 or 8 inches with it. So let's turn up the discriminator a little bit more, and we're going to knock out clad dimes and copper pennies, because sometimes it's just not worth digging them, you know. So clad dime is gone, and a lot of discriminators on detectors will not eliminate clad dimes and copper pennies. They won't go that high. There's very few. In fact, this is one of the few detectors that'll work on the Harbor Freight 9 function was one. This one, there's a couple others with analog units. Okay, if you have the visual readout on a digital detector, you can tell from the numbers you're getting. You can use a visual discrimination, and you know. But this is different. This is old school here. And of course, you can't block out big masses of higher conductors. You're going to still get them. There's a way around that, but we'll deal with that in another video when we do the big iron video. So, okay, we've knocked out the clad dime. We're still getting clad quarters, and let's see how deep we're getting here. Move this stuff out of the way, interfering with the coil. Getting clad quarter about 4.5 inches in the air, which that was close to 6 inches the other day with an all metal. So you see you've lost a little bit of depth as you turn your discriminator up. You have to control all that yourself. So this would be a quarters only, high conductors. This is where I recommend a beginner start. Because if you start digging pennies, these can be hard to see in the dirt. Corroded copper pennies, zinkies corrode even worse. Nickels turn black with age, and just the clad dimes turn black too, and they're hard to see if you're not used to looking for them. I've been looking for them for years, so I can spot them, but it takes a little bit of practice. But quarters are big enough you can see it usually in the hole, and at this higher discrimination, you're getting good coins, okay? You're getting high frequency stuff. See about the little tiny silver ring here. It's essentially gone. The little silver ring's gone. How about the big honking silver ring here? Yeah, it's getting almost as deep as the silver dollar. I mean, the silver $half, but you've lost your nickels. Silver nickels are gone. You've also lost a lot of trash. You've lost that. You've lost can slaw. No more bottle caps. No more pull tabs. There's millions. I'll do a thing on pull tabs. Here's a silver spoon without the handle. You're still going to get it. Big chunk of can slaw. Breaky signal. $5 gold piece, simulated $5